Hello everyone, myself Sumangla Biradar. So in previous video we discussed about how to use create statements and how to retrieve the queries using the select statement and some of the operators, comparison operators to make the substring comparison using the like and arithmetic operators if you want to perform in arithmetic operators for retrieve the queries, what are the information it is stored. So while retrieving, if you want to perform some operation, yes, you can perform the mathematical operation using the mathematical operators. And also you know how to use the one of the operator, that is the between operator, and how to display or retrieve the results, okay, according to some order using the order by class here. Now in this class you will see about what insert, delete and update statements are there in SQL. Let's see. So before going to start, first we'll discuss the summary of basic SQL retrieval query. As you already know that if you want to retrieve the queries, you are using the select statement. So select statement syntax is what? Select from, where and order by. Select, you have to specify the attribute list, which attributes you want to retrieve. Those attribute names you have to specify here, and from, so those attributes belongs to which table, those table name you have to specify in the from class. According to some condition, if you want to retrieve those condition, you have to specify in the where class. Along with that, if you are specifying more than one tables in the from class, so then relation between those tables you have to specify in the where class here. So if you want to retrieve according to some order, then you have to use this order by attribute list, according to which order values you want to, okay, arrange in ascending or descending order. So those attribute list you have to specify here. In default it takes as a ascending order. If you want in the descending order, then you have to use the keyword as a DESC along with the attribute name. So now next see some of the update statements in SQL. So one of the update statement is insert. There are three commands used to modify the database. First command is the insert. Insert command is used to insert the tuples to the relation. So what are the tables you are created using the create table command? No, after creation you have to or you need to insert the tuples. For inserting those tuples you require one command, that is the insert command. So after inserting, after some time, if you want to delete any of the tuples which are already inserted, yes, you can delete at any time using this delete command. Or if you want to make modification in the inserted tuples, so yes, you can modify using the update statement here. So these are the three commands which are used to modify the database here. So let's see one by one. First I'll see, let's check about insert command. Insert commands, it contains the specify the relation name and list of values for the tuple, for which relation you want to insert the tuple. So those relation name you have to specify, and what are the values you want to insert for to frame that tuple, those list of values also you have to specify here. This is your insert command. Insert into as a keyword. Next is the name of the relation, for which relation you want to insert. This employee is already as a relation created using the create table command here. Once after creation, if you want to insert no, then this is the procedure you have to follow here. Insert into table name and values. So now this values is also keyword and insert into is a keyword, and relation name it may be changes, for which relation you want to insert no, those in relation name you have to specify here. Next, what are the values you want to insert? No, those values you have to insert using the brackets here. So inside the bracket you have to insert the values as I told earlier. So while creating the table, so in which sequence you have taken the attributes, no, in the same sequence you have to insert the values here. So first, if your employee table is at the fname as attribute, then first value you have to insert as a fname. If it is the string type, then you have to specify inside the quote here. If it is string or date type, those values while inserting you have to specify inside the quote. If it is the integer type, then you directly insert here. See, this 37,004 are the numbers and these are the integer type. Okay, if it is numbers, directly you enter. If it is string type, you have to use the quotes here. So this is about how to insert. So for example, I don't want to insert the values in the sequence. As you know that DNO comes in the last attribute in the employee table, but I don't want to insert in the sequence. I don't want to in which order you have created table. No, in that what are the order of the attributes are there. In the same order, if you want to insert the values, this is the procedure you have to follow. That order if you don't follow, then this is the procedure you have to use here. What is that? Insert into table name is employee, and which attribute value you want to which attributes you want to insert the values. No, those attribute names you have to specify first if you don't want to insert in sequence. F name, L name, DNO, SSN values. Next is first is the F name, second is the your L name, and third is the DNO and SSN. So this is what, so you are inserting the attributes not in order. Okay, attribute values are not in order. In that situation, along with the attribute name you have to specify. If you want to insert the attribute values in order, then directly you can insert like this. This is the procedure to insert the values in order. In which order you have created, no, in the same order you have to insert the values. Whereas if you don't follow that order, then you have to insert along with the attribute names. First you have to specify the attribute names and later you insert the values here. Then ordering is not necessary. So next one more option is there, insert into. So this is your relation name and these are the attribute names. So now what are the queries you will retrieve? No, so from this query what information it is retrieved, those information you want to retrieve as a tuple for this works on info relation. Yes, that is also possible. For that you have to use insert into works on info as a relation name, and attribute names you have to specify inside the parenthesis. Next, select from where class. In the select you are retrieving L name, F name and hours. That one you are renamed as a attribute as a EMP name, project name and the hours per week here. And this L name and P name, okay, L name you will get from employee table and pay name you will get from project table and hours you will get from works on here. So that's why in the from class you have to specify these three tables here, and where what is the condition, how all these tables are related, that condition you have to specify in the where class here. So this is about insert command. Next is delete command. You already inserted some tuples, but we want to remove some tuples from a relation. So you can also include where class. Okay, same where class whatever used in the select statement. No, same you can use here also. Which tuples you want to delete according to some condition. Okay, then you use the where class. This is the example for the delete command. Delete from as a keyword, and from which relation you want to delete, that relation name. According to some condition, if you want to delete, then use the where class, and condition is what? Where you have the L name as a Brown, that tuple you want to delete from the employee table. So this is the one example. The same way I want to delete one more tuple from the employee table where SSN is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that tuple I want to delete from employee table, and this is the example. Delete from employee where condition is SSN, or delete from employee where condition is DNO 5, where department number as a 5 is there, that tuple I want to delete now. So where condition is there. For example, what are the tuples are there in the relation without any condition if I want to delete? Yes, that is also possible like this. Delete from and table name. So if I take delete from table name as a employee, with this one if you take all the tuples, how many tuples are there in the employee table, automatically it deletes all the tuples from the employee table here. According to some condition if you want to delete, then you specify that condition using the where class. Next is update command. So if you want to modify the attribute values, okay, of one or more selected tuples, then you can use this update command. Update command is used to modify the attribute values of multiple tuples here. Even in update, you can also use the set class here. And this set class you are used to specify the attributes to be modified and new values for the attribute. So this class you are using for which purpose? So what are the attribute values you want to modify and what is the new value? That one you can specify using this set class. So this is the update command. Update as a keyword. Next is the name of the relation. Set So which attribute value you want to rename or specify, give as a new name, that values you have to specify here. So where condition, according to some condition, earlier for the where you are rank the project number as a 10, so for that you want to give the P location as a this, okay, Bellary, and D number as a 5 here. So these two are the new values for the project number 10 you want to make here. So that is possible using this select class here. Okay, this is about your update. Update which table or relation attributes you want to update, no attribute values you want to update, that relation name you have to specify here, and set class what are the attributes you want to modify and what is the new value for the attributes, that value you have to specify here. I want to change the attribute values of the P location as a new value and D number as a new value. Those you have to specify in the set class, and where according to which tuple we want to modify, that tuple condition, according to some condition if you want to modify, no, that one you have to specify using this where class here. So these are the some of the commands which are used for modify the relations in the what are the tuples you are inserted in the relation, no, those tuples if you want to make modification, as it is possible by using this commands here. Is it clear now? Okay, thank you.